a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick it away to start us off. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. We know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Receiver makes the grab. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Ball handed off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it up. zone. From the shotgun, healed off inside. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on third down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Looking for a man. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Players are down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. This will be down in the opponent's end near midfield. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Georgia, 0. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Have one more play here in the quarter. The shotgun running play called. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the single back takes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, Let's face it, most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the...
Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Fires into the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks free. Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. That old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Runs through the defender.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's the handoff.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Georgia 6.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range,
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 3rd down for the offense.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert? Or do they try to go through the air again?
Slides down to avoid the tackle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. QB keeper all the way. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And that attempt just bounces out of bounds, and that'll be, of course, a penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Here we go.
The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a quarterback keeper. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that pass ball is incomplete. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Believe they can line up here, go for the onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That onside kick does not work. It bounces out of bounds, and that, of course, will be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Cutting home run. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Powering right past the defender. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this
touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Ready.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they get the completion. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here. And the completion made. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play. But
oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Inside the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. We go with a direct snap. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Handed off. Look out, room to run here. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
He's going to hand this off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. It's It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.